Mic test one. Microphone test. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left in warm-ups. Welcome, Dusty Vendor Network. Should be a fun night tonight. First game of the season. We'll check back in here once warm-ups conclude.
Just a few important announcements before we begin. The Chippewa area is owned and operated by the Chippewa Youth Hockey Association, a nonprofit youth organization, and is staffed entirely with volunteers. There is potentially a more atmosphere, and we ask your cooperation in keeping this facility neat and clean by using the waste receptacles located conveniently throughout next spring. Also, we request that you please refrain from ordering objects onto the cleaning surface. Please, if this is possible, serious and permanent injuries you have just too great by receiving any harmless actions or anything about the gas. Must keep gas free and keep moving, and keep any environment with excellent water players. The WIAA regulations and city ordinance for the consumption of water beverages and finally, I just support and encourage you tonight. We ask that you set the standards for good sportsmanship, respect the opposing team, and the call of your officials. And once again, I'll provide first-class experience for all of these additional hockey. And remind you, please, guys, to run in the game and watch out for the fire. And one
Welcome, fans. Dusty Vendor Network here is Chippewa Falls and Menominee Co-op. Heads to the goal line. Fresh cut ice. Waiting for the Warhawks to come out of the locker room in the light blue unis. Hard to hear the PA announcer here. I'll do my best to capture that as here comes the Warhawks. On the ice as the horn sounds. Led by Kennedy Bostrom. As they'll head to their respective goal line.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're about ready for the introduction of the starting lines. First introducing the starting line for the Arrowhead Warhawks in goal, number 1, Kennedy Bostrom. The defenseman, number 16, Ray Blau. And number 17, Quinn Halverson. The center, number 9, Roland Smith. And the wings, number 6, Paxton Showers. And number 8, Ava McKinley. And the rest of the Warhawks on the head coach, Kathy Little, assistant coaches Brandon Carter, Jared Showers, and Judy Adams. Now, introducing the starting line for the Sabres. In goal, number 30, Aubrey Dell. The defenseman, Ellie Esquier. And number 10, Taylor Eisler. The center, number 2, Avery Lindstrom. And the wings, number 16, Allison Zhu. And number 25, Brooke Koval. And the rest of the Sabres of the head coach, Kayla Hogan. please stand and with us honor America as we play our national anthem.
All right. Opening festivities behind us. Time to play some hockey here in Chippewa. So again, Chippewa Falls Sabres, co-op made up of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Arrowhead Warhawks, made up of Waterford, Arrowhead, Kettle Moraine, Oconomowoc, probably missing one or two, Sussex Hamilton. That's all I got. Be tested later on that, I'm sure. If you're just joining us today, I've got a 3-camera setup here. Main camera in front of you. Gonna have one behind the Arrowhead Warhawks net here to monitor that. One behind the Chippewa Falls net as well. I gotta manually switch them. It's old school. I make mistakes. I just don't get paid enough to hire anybody. The benefits package here at the Dusty Thunder Network is awful. That being said, senior season for quite a few here as we get ready to rock and roll. Rowan Smith, number 9, going to take the face-off. Paxton Showers on the right. Left side's Ava McGinley. And defensive will be Quinn Halverson and Ray Lahr with Bostrom heading up the pikes. Here's Smith. She leans in as we get ready to roll. Face-off, one back. Chippewa Falls has it in the neutral zone. They try to move it up on the left side. Ray with the stick. Gives it to Showers. She puts the soft one off. Might be a little much as it's going to reach. Yes, it's an ice. Just a tad bit on that from Showers as she tried to lead it over. Let Smith chase it down. Missing a few players today. Couple injuries already early in the season. Couple other family matters to attend to. It's early. Smith wins the face-off to Lauer. She's going to back off it, reverse it all the way around to Halverson. She's going to pick it up in the corner. Halverson up to the knee boards. McGinley has it, moves it to Halverson. Nope, Chippewa Falls off of the wall. They have it. Shot on Bostrom with the left pad save. Right pad save. Another save in front. What a job by Bostrom. Under duress, and Bostrom just shuts the door on him. Gets tested early. 16:31 left here in the first. Arrowhead was looking to break it out of the zone. Chippewa Falls took it off of the half boards, brought it right in, and started shooting at will on Bostrom. Coming out here on the second line for the Warhawks, it's going to be Parsons and Van Son on the backside. Up on the top here, looks like it's going to be Anna Rupenthal, Riley, missing, and I can't get a number here. It's number 12. Not sure who that is. Give me a second. Some of the girls switch numbers on me, so it's going to take me a hot minute here to get that under control. That gets all the way in, dumped around, chases on. Chippewa Falls is there first in the corner. Now it's moved up on the wing side. Right wing picks it up for Arrowhead, loses the handle, can't get it out, hits the skate there of Anna Rupenthal, now picked up left side. It's Riley missing. She's going to bring it over the line. She's going to put that on net, tipped off and to the side by the Chippewa goaltender. Heavy in there, a couple bodies hitting each other. Everybody looks okay. Allie Schuster in the mix. As coming in late here is number 19, Julia Miller. As that gets deep into the zone, Arrowhead's going to try to pick that up. Look for a centering pass. They get it there. Chippewa Falls puts it back to the side. The Sabres able to hold their own in the defensive zone. Deep in the corner, battle ensues. As shot on goes wide. Picked up by Schuster, tries to send one over far side. Can't get it there. It's going to be picked up. Turned around. It's Lila Basic. She has it right side. Tries to put a soft one off the boards there. It's finally picked up again. Arrowhead trying to put it deep. Lila's able to get to it and is indeed able to put it deep. Julia Miller on it. Nice pick out here. She's got it middle. Finds a tracer coming in from the point. Smith off the bench tries to pick that up. Couldn't. She'll go far side. Picked up. Julia Miller back there to Smith. Just off of Smith's stick. Left it for Chippewa Falls. Up the left side. Now middle. Continue on left side. Drop pass. Another drop pass centered. Shot on. Good save by Bostrom. As she saw that the whole way. Nice job there as Smith's going to square in here as this face-off will be to the right side of Bostrom. Quick whistle there off the face-off. Center was darting in. They're going to boot rolling out of the face-off dot. McGinley's going to come in and take that face-off. McGinley wins it back. Comes the defenseman. It's Ray. Chippewa picks it up. Nice stick there by Lauer. Shower has it. Tries to center it. Couldn't get it off. Parsons picks that up. Far side. Slows it down. Tries to go back to the middle of Showers. She hits Showers. Showers has it up middle. She's going to take it. She's going to try to move it right side. Smith was darting in on the right side. Couldn't get there in time. Battle ensues in the quarter. Chippewa Falls comes out with it as they try to leave. Good skate there by McGinley. Stops that from getting any further. Tries to put it deep just out of reach of Smith as that's going to come all the way down here. And picked up Von Son far side off the skate of Parsons. She tries to move it up to Paxton. We got a slash coming on Chippewa Falls. Smith and a Chippewa Falls player caught behind the play. And a Chippewa Falls player's two-handed whack on the Smith is going to draw a penalty. It's a power play coming up. First power play for the Warhawks this season. As we're going to take a look at how that is set up and what system we're going to run. Looks like this is going to be Ray Lauer, Von Son, Smith, Showers, and I think that is Quinn. It is Quinn. As O'Clair able to chip that, and that's going to come all the way down. We're going to go far side here. Nice skate by Von Son. She has it, tries to pull a quick E-break. She's able to, gets it to Smith. Smith has time and space. She goes far side, good reach. Off the stick of Quinn. She tries to move it hard into the zone. Showers fouls it up. She has it, loses the handle, tries to center it. Smith is in there with a quick reach. Nice zone hold there. Shot on, just couldn't get a nice shot off. Ray, though, goes far side to the right flank side. That's Smith. Smith, right flanker. Moves it to the top of the key. It's Von Son. Shot, goal. Von Son with the goal. Top of the crease. Right in the high slot area. Smith was able to feed her from the left flank side. She takes 2 steps and puts the top shelf right side. What a shot. Girls could not get puck movement. Lots of sticks there to hold the zone. Great job by the girls. Von Son ending it with a cherry on top. 1-0 Warhawks early. Power play goal. 1 for 1 on the season. 100%. Gotta love it. Here we are. Squared up. Anna Rupenthal off the faceoff. Tries to kick it forward. She's able to move it forward. Comes up right side. That's dumped hard. Turned back the other way. That was Riley missing. And that comes up left side. Chipped away. Here's Chippewa Falls. Look out. 2-on-1. Great job by Parsons. Sydney Parsons steps in the middle and able to get a stick on that. Torque to the side. Here comes the Warhawks the other way. Chippewa Falls, though, trying to get possession. Couldn't get all of it as that's sent into the bench area. Look out, coach. Nice job there by Parsons. 2-on-1. She was able to sniff out an opportunity. She goes hard after the puck and turns it away. There's somebody out here wearing 12, and I just don't know who it is, so I got to get the Dusty Better network out of it. Here's Julia Miller. She's going to come up left side. Great speed. Puts one off the wall and chases it. She gets there first as well. Fantastic speed. Julia Miller. Comes back. Here's Ray. Shot on. Good save there by the Chippewa goaltender. Able to get a whistle. 12:20 left to play here in the first. Warhawks up 1-0. As Emily Von Saun from Rowan Smith puts away a power play goal to start the season. Squared up here is Allie Schuster off the faceoff. She puts her mate down. It's going to go deep in the corner. Battle ensues. Comes around the net. Here comes the Sabres. Nice stick at the end there. It's Lizzie Robinson. Tries to put one in. Comes off the skate. Look out. Here comes Chippewa. And they're going to come right up the middle. Pass up basic on Bostrom. Bostrom couldn't get there in time, and it's put in. 1-1. Basic got caught there. She was trying to get back. Almost had a stick on it. Just missed on it. Forehand, backhand, forehand goal there by Chippewa. We got ourselves a tie game, 1-1. Smith, Showers, McGinley, Parsons, Halverson on the ice for the Warhawks. 11:59 left. Again, knotted here at 1. Comes all the way back. Halverson picks it up, moves it for Parsons. Goes up right side off the stick of Showers. Smith on the forecheck. Gets a stick on it. Gets to Parsons. Parsons shot. Sorry, that was Showers with the shot. Shoulder to side. Comes around. Chippewa Falls trying to move it around. Nice job there by Showers. She runs into a couple Sabres in the corner as McGinley tries to kick it forward. Smith moving to the puck, just missed it. It's coming out. She's going to have to chase her. And Smith able to force the issue. Chippewa, though, going to bring that up through the center. Picked up there. Backhanded forward. It's Ava McGinley. She gets it far side. Off the skate of Smith. And here comes Chippewa. Real good transition game here by Chippewa and the Sabres. They're able to do it quick. Should be offsides. Lineman wasn't in his location. Smith maybe helped that a little bit with a push. Arrowhead trying to break out right side. Chippewa able to put that back forward. Here's Showers. Sorry, that's number 12. She picks it up. Tries to put it deep. Couldn't get there. As that gets in the zone. Good forecheck there by Anna Rupenthal. Able to get something on it. Finally, that gets put deep. Apologize. I don't know who number 12 is. I think it might be Ava Rodenball, actually, now that I think about it. I think she was playing on the JV and popped up. Again, we'll get the word on it. I apologize at home. First game here, learning some of the newcomers. Here's the Sabres. They come in on net. That goes up and over the net. Good job by Bostrom there, lining up the post. Ava taking a tough spill here. She looks okay. Linesman got in the way. She had to do a little pirouette there to get out of the way. Off the board, she's going to try to move it up left side, just out of the reach. Here they come, left side, good block there in front. Basic able to get a shin pad on that, as that's going to come around far side to Anna Rupenthal. Anna trying to move it out, couldn't get enough on it, comes all the way back. In trouble, couldn't get that out either. As that gets off, pad save there by Bostrom, comes to the left side. Here's the Sabres, that's going to go past Bostrom into the corner. Sabres trying to continue the cycle deep in the zone. They're going to move it down and around Bostrom in the backside. They're going to take a look. No one home. They continue the survey. There's a switch in the corner. As that does get in the middle. Good pickup. Julia Miller able to pick that up. Comes fresh legs off the bench. Puts one off the boards to chase it. Allows a couple fresh legs coming on for the Warhawks. As the Sabres miss a give and go on the backside. Picked up. Ray Lauer, right side. She's got time and space. She'll take a hit on the wall. Continue to move forward. It's the Sabres behind the net. They'll fling it down around on a rim. Not enough. Yeah, it's going to be a hit. Heavy forecheck there by the Warhawks. It was all body, though, by Halverson. Lays down the Sabre player. We're going to see the Sabres power play for the first time today, as the Hawks are going to go on a penalty kill. Halverson went in hard on a forecheck and got all body. 2 minutes on the kill here. 1-1, 9:09 left to play in the first. Smith and Showers come out. Lauer and Parsons on the backside here to kill off the 2-minute rough. Shot on, tipped up and over there. Parsons able to get a block with a stick. It's going to come up on the boards, left side. Here's the Sabres. They move it to the top of the key. Shot on. Low. Bostrom able to right kick save that. That comes all the way on the half board. Smith chasing, trying to forecheck away. Comes to the middle. Showers gets it. Nice job. That should be a high stick. It is indeed a high stick. That's going to go far side. Showers with a nifty backhand, forcing the Sabres player to get that stick up and over the crossbar. Helpful there for the Warhawks, as that's going to send them all the way down. 8:44 left here. 1:35 left to kill off. Smith's going to square in with Showers on the left. Parsons comes off. Stepping on in the back is, I believe, Allie. It's number 10. Hard to read these numbers. Got to get some last names on these jerseys, guys. Here comes the Sabres, far side. They move it up left. Smith on the back check. Now Showers. Sabres able to enter the zone. They'll bring it up on the board side. They try to cut middle. Good defensive play there. Allie Schuster able to ride that into the corner. They try to center it. Schuster able to get a nice skate on that pass. And it's stuck in their skate. Showers able to get to it, and she's able to put it the distance. Outstanding job by Schuster and Showers there to get that one all the way down. 53 seconds left here to kill off. Nissen comes on along with Lizzie Robinson. Backside's going to be Ray Lauer and Sydney Parsons. Should be offsides. No call by the linesman. No harm done there as Parsons able to get a hold of it and sends it all the way down to the Sabre side. They look to regroup. Forecheck, Nissen misses, gets caught deep. Sabres coming up 4-on-3. And they give away the puck. Ray Lauer, nice job catching that. She puts it down. 25 seconds left. Nissen hard on the forecheck. She's able to get a piece of it. Not enough. 20 seconds. Sabres coming up left side. Stepping into it is Parsons. She's able to get a chip on that puck to stop the forward momentum of the Sabres, but they're going to pick it up on a second one. Good job, Lizzie Robinson in front getting a piece of it. Sabres still moving around. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They'll get it back to the point. That does it. Shot on. It's stuck in front there as we're full strength. It's still in the front. It's in the middle. Good job there. Warhawks able to get rid of it. Showers picks it up. She makes a move. She's going to try to bring it in the zone. We're even strength, 5-on-5. Showers through the legs. Couldn't get enough on it. She has it. She's got help. Tries to center it. Looking for Smith. Couldn't find her. She puts it down around. It's McGinley. McGinley has it. Puts one out in front. Comes all the way back. Rolls over the stick of Van Son. Unlucky there. Good puck movement by the Warhawks, as they're going to put that deep into the zone. Chases on. McGinley and Showers. Both wingers hard on that puck. Smith fouls that up. Comes out to the point. Van Son. Basic able to put a soft one in the middle. Smith chases it. Shouldn't have shot. Good save there by the Sabres. Puck was loose. Smith was able to corral it and get a quick shot on net. 6:24 left in the first. Couple unlucky bounces early here from the Warhawk side. Nice job by Lila holding the zone. Smith able to put a dart on net there. I don't think she got all what she wanted. Good play nonetheless. Basic, nice job. Holds the boards on the right side. Again, holds the boards. Anna Rupenthal in there to help. Tries to move it forward to Ava, as they're going to try to come out. They move past. 3-on-1 developing here on Van Son. They're going to go far side. Goes off the stick there of a Sabres player. Goes deep in the corner. Sabres pick it up. They try to go up and over, but Bostrom able to sidestep that. Here comes Ava. She's digging hard. Right side. Leaves it for Anna Rupenthal. She'll put a shot on. Just misses. Coming off the bench hot is Julia Miller. She has a lead there. That's picked up. It's Quinn Halverson. Back to Miller. Miller shot. Good pad save there by Chippewa Sabres. They try to move it out. Halverson picks it up. Shot on. She hits a shin pad. And here comes the Sabres with numbers. Nope. They peel off to get a change. It's just Chippewa left side. They're going to try to move it in. Bostrom answers the call. Shot it right in the breadbasket. She's able to get a whistle on that. 5:24 left in the first. It has been action-packed here early on. As we look here, it's 5:24 left in the first. Face-off comes back. It's Ray Lauer. She has it from Schuster. She'll put it up. Sabres trying to center in that. Ray sniffs it out. Tries to backhand one up. Sabres get a hold of it. Now comes to Lizzie Robinson on the right side. Robinson, Halverson. and Julia Miller. They go for a change. Schuster from the backside trying to bring that up. Tries to put it deep. It's blocked, and then it comes all the way in. Parsons picks that up. She's going to try to circle the net with it. She has it. Puts a soft indirect pass to Lizzie Robinson just out of her reach. Sabres trying to bring that back into the zone. They're going to try to center it. Good job there. It comes out. Schuster picks it up. She has her right side. Tries to center one there. It's Ava McGinley just off the tip of her stick. Schuster fouls that up. Tries to put it deep. There goes the linesman. He loses an edge there on the sideboards. He's okay. Through the legs of Parsons, but no harm done there. Parsons able to get enough of that. It had to go past her. Showers picks that up, trying to leave the zone. She takes a look, finds Smith. Oh, sorry, Ava McGinley. McGinley, right side. She's going to try to cut in. Takes a bit of a bump there. No call. Number 8 and number 9. That's going to be a tough one all season. McGinley, though, nice job there on the forecheck. Comes back to Parsons, D to D. That's going to come to Van Son. She has it. She tries to get it left side to Smith. Smith has it stuck in a skate. Trying to get it deep. Finally able to get it deep. That's going to go down and around. Here's the Sabres. They pick it up. They're going to try to move it off the half boards. It's picked up. Nissen comes in there softly. Didn't want to disrupt the pile. Would have been too obvious. Smith coming in on the forecheck. Backs to it. Sabres, though, they put it the distance. Should be an ice. It's not going to reach. It's going to reach. It is. Holy cow. That reached by about a half an inch, folks. Showers conveniently getting a change on that as that puck was dumped. 3:35 left. 1-1. Face off inside the Sabres zone. Right side of the goaltender. Rubenthal tries to get it over to Ava. Couldn't quite get it there. It's picked up. It's the Sabres. They have it. They're going to try to go down the round. Sabres off the half boards, looking to exit. Nice job by Basic, able to get a skate on that. Second attempt, though, Sabres are able to get it out. Ray Lauer gets that. That's going to be an ice. She was just a touch over that red line. Ice is a call with 3:19 left here in the first. Face-off coming down here by Bostrom. We certainly appreciate us joining us here. Didn't have to make the trek up to Chippewa Falls. Eau Claire tomorrow for us. Lizzie Robinson, Julia Miller, Allie Schuster, Parsons, and Halverson. Face-off comes to the Sabres. They try to put one in the middle. It's picked up. Sabres have it. They're going to squirrel away on the corner. Good job there. Ridden into the boards. That was Allie Schuster able to follow that through. Here comes a lead pass. Just missed. It's going to be an ice. Nice stretch pass there. Lizzie Robinson had it. Went through her legs. Just couldn't get a piece of anything on that to negate icing, unfortunately. Good recognition there by the Warhawks, getting that lead pass, rocking and rolling. Right side of Bostrom here. 3 minutes left in the first. 1-1. Schuster wins that to the side. Picked up by the Sabres. Shot on. Not much mustard on it. It's going to come back to the blue line. Good forecheck there by Miller. Just couldn't get enough on it to poke it free. Sabres, half board. Sabres with a shot. Nothing on it. Didn't even reach the net. Picked up. Halverson, she'll go indirect off the boards. No one home. Shot on. Ooh, look out. That one was moving wide to the right by a Buick. So the Sabres delayed offsides there. Picked up. Here's Halverson. She has it right edge. She's going to put an indirect off the boards and chase. It's going to be a nice, just a touch again behind that red line. Icing's the call. 2:27 left. 1-1 game here in the first. Smith, McGinley, Showers, backside, Basic, and Van Son. 2:27. Smith tries to move it over. Sabres able to get it. Look out, they're in front alone. Good save there by Bostrom. She gets a glove on that. Goes to the side, picked up. It's the Sabres. They're going to try to wheel with it as they try to go down around and start a cycle deep. Can't get there. Van Son, good reverse. Loses an edge, though. Playing from her knees. Smith helps out from the centering position. Sabres able to get it middle. Smith pokes it forward. Couldn't get all of it. Nice job by McGinley, though. Gets a stick in there. Tries to get it moving to Showers. It's out of the zone. Sabres have to reset. They put that deep. Basic chases. Lila moves it to her D partner, Van Son. Has to move through a ref. Picked up. It's McGinley. McGinley tries to backhand it to Smith. Just missed on the connection. Off a pad. Basic there. Able to get it up to Showers finally. Unlucky bounce again for the Warhawks as Basic was trying to move it forward. Bostrom's seen enough. She's going to get a quick whistle. 1:36 left in the first. Tough one there. Face-off coming up. It's Rupenthal. She tries to move it back, does a good job. That's going to be picked up. It's Halverson. Reverses out of it, tries to move it up the boards. Gets stuck in traffic. Rupenthal tries to help. It's off the board. She's going to send it down and around. Far side, picked up. It's Ava. Ava trying to move it down and out. Couldn't. Shot on. Bostrom able to glove that down for a whistle. 1:17 left. Warhawks really struggling on the breakout right now. Everything they put up the sideboards is getting stuffed down the throat. It's a heavy pinch coming from the Sabres side on the D side. That goes up, can't get out. Sabres try to put it in the middle. They're able to. It's stuck in the middle. Look out. That's going to go to the side. No harm done. Good defensive play by the Warhawks. Wing side. Good job by Anna. She holds onto it. Tries to go center outlet. And it's stuffed by the Sabres. Finally off the boards. Look out. Rupenthal with the lead. Couldn't get a stick on it. Picked up by Nissen. Puts it up for Rupenthal. Rupenthal hard on the forecheck along with Ava. As that finally comes out, look out, here comes the Sabres left side. Sabres have it with speed. They're coming in on Bostrom. Shot. What a save by Bostrom. She gets a left glove save done there with 38 seconds left in the period. Parsons, good escape, reverses out of it, sends it up to Rupenthal. Rupenthal to Nissen. Nissen, far side here to Ava. Ava's got it. Nice tic-tac-toe out of Warhawks to get out of the zone. 25 seconds left. Ava thinks better. Puts it deep to get fresh legs on. On the forecheck, Julia Miller. Nice read there. That was Allie Schuster still in there, fighting away. Couldn't get a shot on. Lizzie Robinson trying to get there. Couldn't get enough on it. Shot coming from the point. Tipped. Oh, my goodness. What an opportunity. Lila Basic with a heck of a shot. Good tip in front there by Schuster. Schuster shot. Save. Stuck in front. 1 second. That does it. Arrowhead Warhawks putting it on late. 20 seconds left in the period. Making Chippewa bite their nails. 1-1 on a goal from Emily Von Saun. Chippewa Falls able to answer shortly after. We're knotted at 1. We'll see you after the ice cut here at Chippewa in about 15 minutes. All right, back here from intermission as they get the nets underway. Both nets getting the moorings popped in on them here. Well, how'd we get here? It was an electric start by the Warhawks as they went on a power play here. Shown on the screen. Puck comes to the right flank side to Smith. Able to dish it to Van Son. High slot, puts that top shelf. 1-0 for the Warhawks. Early lead. Sabres, though, able to answer back almost immediately here. Able to catch a break coming up center ice. Pull a move on Bostrom as she almost gets the paddle back to make the save. And that ties us 1-1 here as we are about ready to get the second underway. Been an exciting game this far. Couldn't ask for anything better. Junior varsity girls before us also with a excellent game. 6-4 loss for JV, but they put up a heck of a fight. It was a fantastic game to watch. Back and forth, much like we're seeing here today. Shots in favor there of the Sabres, 13 to the Warhawks 7. Scoreboard tells a different tale, 1-1. Penalties were even, 1-1 on that. Warhawks scoring on the power play. Sabres could not. Good special team stats to start the year for the Warhawks. It's early. Celebrate the wins when you got them. As we get ready to rock and roll, get out of the intermission, and start this second period here in Chippewa Falls. Sabres goaltender taking the left side here on the camera view. Kelly Bostrom taking the right side as they try to get that ice feeling right on the pads. Last 40 seconds ticking off the clock. Coaches are going to go over a little strategery, if you will, before we get this second period underway. Last minute adjustments made coming out of the locker room. Warhawks were having a problem leaving the zone. See what they try to do on the breakout. Looked like the Sabres were pinching hard on the point side, causing disruption. McGinley, Smith, Showers, Halverson, Ray Lauer coming out. Bostrom in the pipes as we get ready to roll. 17 minutes not on the clock yet. Linesman looking up, noticing that the buzzer finally sounds here as we'll get the 17th pop. Got a fellow YouTuber in the house from Chippewa on the other side. I don't know his channel. Not sure what it is yet. I was told by a couple parents. Smith off the face-off, hits it over to McGinley to Showers. Showers right side, takes it, shot on, hits a shin pad, bounces off the side, comes down and around off the stick as Ray Lauer tries to hold the zone. Referee able to hold it for us as they hit him in the skate. Sabres try to leave center. They're going to come up Center Street. On the back check is McGinley. Nice job. Showers there as well. Tries to move it to Smith far side, loses the edge, gets it deep. Ava Smith on the forecheck. Pinching in is Halverson. Sabres, though, coming up center. Look out. They got to get back in a hurry. They're going to try to center. Good defensive play by Parsons. Wraps the stick around and stops that from being a problem. Sabres coming up to the point side. They're going to go down to the half boards. Smith trying to reach in. Can't. Halverson's able to. She follows up her poke check and puts it into center ice. Chippewa looking to regroup on the blue line. They'll go D to D. Nice job there off the bench. Almost picked up. That's Ava Rodenball. Able to do some homework here on the intermission. Sorry, Ava and her family. She was not on the roster, so just didn't know a name. We got her now. Number 12. That's dumped in to hit a defenseman, Van Son, so it's not going to be an ice. 15:45 left to play here to Parsons, D to D. She tries to move it back. Can't. Sabres in there hard on a forecheck. Half boards, comes up, shot on. Deflected in front, comes out to the middle. It's picked up left side with speed. Here's Riley Nissen. She's got help from Rupenthal on the far side. Ava Rodenball's there as well. She puts a body into it. Stepping in is Van Son from the point. She's going to put it deep into the zone. Rupenthal chases. Comes around on the half boards. Picked up. Shot. Parsons. Ooh, dangerous shot. Goaltender had to use a blocker up and above her head. That's a tough save there for the goaltender. Nice little shot there from Parsons. Comes down the round. Lizzie Robinson from behind her net trying to rim it around. Couldn't get all of it. Boston tries to glove that aside. Comes off the glass, indirect and missing. She can't leave the zone. Picked up by Von Son. She tries to skate it. Able to get it up. But coming right back is the Sabres on the left side. 14:49 left as they pull an e-break, circle out of it, come center. They're going to take a look. That's going to go back to the point, shot on, and that's deflected down in front into the corner. Here's the Sabres in front. That one almost got away from him. Good defensive play by the Warhawks, putting that to the side. 14:31. They tried to put that up and out of the glass. Didn't get out. Somehow kept in by the Sabres. Good second effort by Nissen, able to get it out. Here's Robinson trying to poke and run on that. Up center, couldn't get it. Rupenthal able to get to it. She'll come over center. Tries to put a shot on. Had Julia Miller going to the net hard. Miller off the bench, fresh legs. Deep on the half board. She's got 3 Sabres draped on her, and she's still handling the puck. Able to move it center. Here's Halverson trying to make a move. She's going to get called for that. Looks like a hip check is going to be the call. A little questionable. Smith able to get there and get to a whistle. 13:52 left in the second. Interference is going to be the call on Halverson. A little ticky-tacky. But because Halverson blew her up, I think they had to make the call. So we'll have the face-off coming up inside Bostrom's area. Warhawks able to kill off the first one. See if they can do it again. 13:52 left in the second. 2-minute power play. Interference is the call on Halverson. Right side of Bostrom. Smith, Showers. Can't tell the defensive set yet. Looks like Parsons and Ray Lauer. Face off, one back to the Sabres. They have it on the point. They're going to go far side. Shot on. Bostrom saw it the whole way. Gets a glove and a whistle quickly. Nice job there by the Warhawks. If they want to take that shot from the point, Bostrom could see it. No harm done. We'll do it again, opposite side. Smith squared up. Wins that to Ray on the side. Sabres misplay that, and that comes out. Allows a reset for the Warhawks. Showers on the forecheck. Lays off, does a soft forecheck. Smith secondarily comes up on the forecheck. She's going to skate with number 2 from the Sabres. Gets a stick on it. Causes her to lose the handle. Goes deep into the corner. Ray Lauer picks it up. Tries to shick it off to the half boards. Comes to the point side. Now left side. Left flank side for the Sabres. They're going to try to walk it. Nice job by Showers. Playing shallow. Goes down and around. Parsons picks it up. Now back to the half board. She tries to walk it. What a stick by Parsons. Parsons sniffed that out a mile away. Gets a stick on it and sends it the distance. Good reset for the Warhawks. They get 4 fresh legs on the ice as the Sabres pick it up. Right side. They got to come 200 feet. They try a give and go. They can't get it. Robinson on the chase. Able to win the race over there. Put a body in front of it as the Sabres try to regroup. Robinson loses a wheel, though. She's all the way back in the Sabres end. Sabres have it down and around from Bostrom. They're going to circle. Shot on. What a save there by Bostrom. They tried to circle in that and go top shelf. Bostrom able to get a shoulder save on it as she came out to meet that shot. 47 seconds left to kill. 12:39 left in the second. Face-off coming up. Nice face-off win there. Ava McGinley wins it with a kick of a skate there as that's behind the net. Sorry, I'll switch cameras for you. Comes up to the flank side, now down deep in the corner. Move back up. Top of the key, they go to center. What a tip shot there, and Bostrom able to sniff it out. Get a right pad save and move that to the side. Shot on, tipped once, comes right to the middle. Bostrom one save. What a save by Bostrom. As they try to get it up and out, McGinley tries to chip it, and it's kept in by the Sabres. Ava trying to go high off the glass, and the girl's able to hold it in with the shoulder. They come down the round. Here's Chippewa shot on. Bostrom with the save. Oh my goodness, Bostrom just standing on her head in the back corner. Able to push that out. That does it. We kill off penalty number 2. Perfect on the day, but look out. Here comes the Sabres with speed. They'll bring it up right side. They're going to go down the round. They're going to pull a knee break. Set it up in the corner. Comes all the way up to the point side. Shot on. Tipped and a glove save by Bostrom. Bostrom coming up big here. Shots have turned lopsided, 20-7 in favor of Chippewa, but the scoreboard remains 1-1. 11:35 left in the second. Rupenthal coming out there with Nissen. Face off one back. Here's the Sabres. They're trying to get a shot on. It's tipped. Bostrom immediately with the glove save and a whistle. Nissen's out there with Ava Rodenball and Anna Rupenthal from the forward perspective. Backside is Basic and Lauer. Face off never got dropped. We'll do it again. Sabres center gets the boot. Face off. Anna holds her opponent up. That gets sent the distance by Ray Lauer. It's going to be an ice. We're going to do this all over again here. 11:23 left in the second. Face off coming up left side of Bostrom. Rupenthal is going to take it. Ray Lauer on her left. Right side there is Nissen, Basic, and Ava Rodenbach. Face off one. Ray tried to push it forward. Missed the poke. That's going to go down and around behind Bostrom. Picked up by Basic. She tries to move the puck forward. It's on the sideboards. That's picked up. Rupenthal, middle to Nissen. Nissen jumps off her stick. Unlucky bounce. But Basic, nice job. Fouls it up. She has her right side. Shot on by Basic. Oh, misses wide left. Good push there by Basic, though. Fouling that up. Rupenthal can't hold the zone. That's going to go hard. Other side. Here's Parsons trying to get a stick on it. Able to get enough on it, but she's going to get a penalty in the meantime as well. Sabres going to pull the goalie. They're going to try to get 6 skaters on. But the shot goes in the net instead. Puck came back right to waiting player of the Sabres, and they were able to put that in. There's a delayed penalty coming on Parsons for a hook. 2-1 now in favor of the Sabres. Arrowhead Warhawk coach wants an explanation. He felt like the Warhawks touched that puck in order for it to get pushed into the center, so he wanted the whistle before the goal. They're explaining it. Referees are chatting about it. They're saying no. We move on. 2-1 score. Sabres in the lead. Face-off coming up. McGinley taking the face-off. Smith on the left. Showers on the right. Face-off one back. Comes to Parsons off the indirect board. Here's Showers. Showers carries the line. Tries to leave it for McGinley. Just out of her reach. Sabres pull it back. And they come back at transition speed on the right. They have it. Right side. Pushed to the side by McGinley. They're going to try to leave it for the Sabres as they move it to the center. Good defensive play there by Parsons. Parsons picks it up, tries the center outlet, just misses Smith streaking through the center. Parsons, passes Showers, loses the edge on the far side. Here's the Sabres. They're going to bring that in. Shot goes wide left. Missed by a whole bunch. Sabres with a give and go. Smith tries to intercept that. Goes off the half board. Showers with a chip. And here comes the run. Showers has the speed. She's got McGinley going center. She just couldn't get that puck centered as the Sabres defenseman able to stop that puck from getting to the middle. Here's Showers trying to make a move between the skates. Able to leave the corner with it. Alley coming off the bench. Able to stop that from getting out. Ooh, Chippewa goaltender misplayed that. Picked up. Here's the Sabres. They try to exit. Comes to the middle. Look out. Oh, Julia Miller almost able to poke and run on that. Good hold here. Here's Quinn Halverson. She's going to put it deep in. Goes into the corner. Good hold there by Julia Miller. Comes down and around. Lizzie Robinson meets it behind the net. It's reversed around. Schuster goes in there full core. Sabre player loses an edge in the meantime. Ray Lauer picks that up. Reverses out of it. Goes middle. Picked up. It's Robinson. She circles and she's going to run with it. She has it left side. She's got a bunch of Sabres bearing down on her on the back check. It's number 2 on the Sabres. She comes up left side. Tries to cut center. Nice play by Ray Lauer. Able to stick that aside as that comes down and around. 2 white is the call for a body check. Arrowhead Warhawks going on a power play here. Good time for it as they trail 2-1. Shots heavily in favor of the Sabres, 24-9. 8:53 left. With a 2-minute power play coming up inside the Sabres zone. Smith, Halverson, Showers, Lauer, Van Son on power play here. Smith squares up at the center position. She wins it back. Ray was sneaking in. Just missed that communication there. Picked up. Nice job there. That was Halverson. Gives it to Showers. Showers loses the handle. That's going to go deep into the zone. It's in the corner. Showers, nice job forechecking. Stuck in her skates. She spins with it. Takes a look. Tries to come down and on, and we're going to pick up another penalty. Give him the puck. There you go. 5-on-3 coming up. Showers, nifty work in the corner, drawing the penalty. 5-on-3. 8:27 left. 5-on-3 for a minute 34. What a turn of events here for the Warhawks. They need to capitalize on the 5-on-3. Showers, nifty work in the corner, getting the draw. Holding was the call. 5-on-3. Smith going to center this with Showers and Halverson. Lauer and Van Son back on deep. Face off, one back. It's Ray. She has it. She'll go down the round. Over the stick of Showers. Unlucky as that couldn't be held in by Smith nor Halverson, and that's going to come all the way down. We have to reset. 120 left. They're going to have to come 200 feet. It's Van Son to Halverson. Halverson couldn't handle the pass there. That gets put back in. We'll have to try it again. Smith picks it up right side. She has it. Time, space. Comes up indirect to Ray Lauer. Ray lost it in her feet. Sabres able to push it back the other way. As that comes around, 1 minute now left on the 5-on-3. Van Son, Halverson to the middle, misses the pass. Girls are just missing those easy passes. Picked up, Halverson, nice reverse, comes out of it, gets it to Ray Lauer. Here we go, got something cooking here. Comes center, Ray Lauer has it center, shot on. Rebound, good. Ray Lauer able to put it in by herself. Great pass there by Halverson. Ray Lauer brings it up. She goes up center, makes a move, gets a shot, but she's able to put her own rebound away as she took the shot in the middle of the slot. 2-2. Power play remains. It's going to be a 5-on-4 for a minute 6 as only one gets cycled out of the box. Timely goal there by Ray Lauer. They needed it. We're knotted. Still on the power play again for another minute 6. Coming out here is going to be McGinley, Nissen, Rupenthal. Backside will be Parsons, along with Schuster on that. Oh, shot on, rebound. Oh my goodness, it didn't go in. I don't know how that didn't go in. Anna Rupenthal in front was trying to put that in, just couldn't do enough. Comes back to the left side. Rupenthal battled in front. Love it. Here's Parsons. She'll go to the right flank side. Here's Schuster. Schuster's shot. Good save there by the goaltender. Excellent puck movement there. I have no idea how that rebound didn't go in. It must have deflected off a goaltender's stick. Rupenthal crashed the net hard. She got a shot off it, and it went wide. 43 seconds left on the power play. Face off, one back. Comes all the way back to Schuster. Right side. Schuster has it. Sends it down deep. That's picked up. Nissen. Nissen has it. And centering pass, shot, just misses. McGinley trying to get the rebound, does a great job holding the puck in the zone with her stick, as that's going to come out now from the Sabres. Parsons has to get back in a hurry. 30 seconds left. Parsons has it. Tries to pull an e-break, does a nice job. Goes center street to Nissen. Nissen with a fake pass. Now does go middle. Oh, girls run into each other. They didn't. Everybody's okay. That was Schuster and Nissen. Just a little miscommunication on a drop pass. Sabres trying to pick that up. Number 2, first penalty getter. Tries to walk out of it. She's able to. Look out. Oh, goodness. Good job by Nissen hurling up in the center to try to get a stick on it. They're going to come out. They're going to be full strength. 2 for 3 on the power play for the day here for the Warhawks. They're almost 3 for 3. Here comes the Sabres. That thing misses right by a mile, as the Warhawks are out there on a bit of a long shift, and they're deep in their own zone. 6:05 left. Schuster trying to move to it. Loses it in the skate. Able to reverse around and send it around. Here's McGinley on the half boards trying to chip and run with it. She gets stood up by the defenseman. Nice job by Parsons trying to get that out. couldn't get enough on it. Nissen able to fight her way through it. Trying to backhand that out of the zone, couldn't. Warhawks deep in the zone and in trouble. Backhand attempt by Ava first, couldn't get it. Forehand couldn't get out. Comes in the middle, and Schuster able to fight that off. She'll pick it up, go off the glass, finally able to ice it. And that's going to reach for ice. Fantastic ice there by Schuster. They were in deep trouble. Had to get a line change rolling anyway. We'll get some fresh legs out here. Smith, Robinson, Showers come out on the forward side. Basic and Ray Lauer on the deep side defense. 2-2, 5:27 left here in the second. Face off, one to the side, comes back to the Sabres. They have it on the point. Shot on, blocked and deflected to the side. That was Robinson. Took it right on the tongue. Basic behind the net, loses a wheel. They're going to try to center that. Nice job by Smith coming back from the centering position. Gets it out of harm's way. Tries to center that to Showers. It's picked up by the Sabres, though, and they hold the zone. Sabres trying to turn with it. Comes out of the corner. Smith able to keep up with him. Goes far side. On it's Robinson. Now it comes middle in the key. Smith misses on the poke. Here's the Sabres from the half boards. They're going to put it down the round. Smith again gets a stick on there as that's going to come up off the boards. It's the Sabres left side shot on. That misses by a mile, and that's going to break out Warhawks, able to get them a couple fresh legs. Showers, nice job here on the forecheck. She puts it in through the feet. That's going to allow one change from the Warhawks. Smith able to hold the zone, though. She's trying to backhand that back. Girls lose edges, finally gets out of play. Smith with a questionable takedown there by the bench. No harm, no foul. Face off inside, coming up the Sabre zone. Good break here for the Warhawks. They were running on E. Second period with a long change. Girls were gassed. Ava Rodenball comes out here on the left side. Anna Rupenthal centering it. Right side's missing. That goes right to the net from Rupenthal. Quick whistle. Von Son and Helverson back on D. 4:27 left in the second. Rupenthal squaring up from the center position. Left side of the Chippewa Falls goaltender. Face off, stuck on the dot. Girls couldn't get to it. Sabres are able to. They're going to exit right side with speed. They bring it up. Good defensive play there. It's Emily Von Son. She's going to center that to Nissen. Nissen on the side, tries to poke it. It's a race for the puck. Nissen's able to win the race. Trying to center that, just couldn't get enough on it. Comes all the way back. As Arrowhead picks it up, look out, here's Helverson. Sorry, Nissen with the backhander. It's loose in front. As they try to move it. It's down around. Ava Rodenball trying to get that out to Nissen. Nissen couldn't get a shot on it. She's going to move it back to Von Son on the point. Von Son on the point. Shot. Oh, my goodness. Up and over the net to the right side. She's trying to elevate it as there's all kinds of traffic in front. Down the round is Helverson. She gets poke checked in the back. Sabres trying to exit. Trying to pull a string. They can't. Even Rodenball able to hold the zone. Sabres looking to do it again. Second try. They'll come center street. With speed now. Look out. 3-on-2. One peels off to change. They try to split the D. Van Son able to put her aside. And no harm done as Sabres miss a centering pass. Shot on. That's blocked. Deflected aside. And Bostrom gets a whistle. 3:15 left in the second. Julia Miller coming out here with Elizabeth Robinson. And centering this will be Allie Schuster. Backside is going to be Ray Lauer along with Sydney Parsons. Face off, one back. It's the Sabres. They have it back on the point. Shot on. Ooh, that goes up and over Bostrom. She lost sight of it, but it was tipped wide, so no harm done. Parsons picks that up from the net, reverses around, gives it to Ray. Ray sends it right back up the gut. Over to Lizzie Robinson. She couldn't exit with it. Here comes the Sabres off the sideboards. They're going to try to move it. As they have it on the sideboards. Good move here by the Sabres. They try a TDR, couldn't do it. Good defensive stance there. As that ends up going right in the middle of the ice here. No icing there as it could have been played by the Sabres. Sabres try to exit. Good forecheck by Julia Miller. Able to get a skate on it to hold the zone. Sabres try to exit left side. Parsons, nice pinch there. Good aggressive pinch. Holds the zone. 2:30 left to play. Sabres from behind their net. They're going to have to come 200 feet. Looking for a give and go. McGinley picks that off. She'll send it right back in, chases on. McGinley with her horse on high, tries to get there. Right side, it's Smith. Smith able to get a stick on it, squirts out in front, no one home. Sabres are going to pick and run with it. Showers hard on the back check. Sabres get pushed out to the side. There's a drop pass there. McGinley's going to intercept the drop pass. McGinley up to Smith. Smith's a lefty. She put it on the right side. Unlucky. Good recognition there by Ava McGinley. Saw Smith stretching the ice, just wrong side of the body. First game of the year, you're going to expect that. As they play with each other, they start to figure it out. Great recognition again by Ava on the stretch. 1:59 left. Face-off coming outside of Bostrom on the left. Smith. Sorry, this is Ava McGinley with the shot. Smith comes up there. Girl couldn't get a shot, but Smith is going to pick that up. Left side. She has it. She's going to try to come. She moves center. Oh, just out of the reach of McGinley. She saw McGinley darting over, so she tried to put one over on the side. That's behind the net. Showers has to get there. She gets a stick on it. McGinley has it. Shot on. Hits somebody. McGinley tries to center it. Halverson tries to step into it. Couldn't get there. Smith holds the zone. Comes back to Halverson, but comes back the other way. Look out. Race is on. Here comes Sabres. They try to go down and around, and they're able to on Bostrom. They got around basic and cut through the center of the net and put it in. Number 2's been feisty all day from Chippewa. I think that was a posted-in shot for him. Chippewa taking the lead 3-2. 1:23 left there. Just coming off an opportunity for the Warhawks on the other end. Face-off coming up. As that's going to go deep in the zone for the Warhawks. Chases on. Sabres trying to turn that around. Can't quite do it. Oh, good pinch there, far side. Parsons able to pinch heavy there. Hold the zone for a little bit. Reverse around is Van Son to Nissen. Goes off the stick of Nissen. Now comes back to Parsons. She puts it deep. Picked up. It's Chippewa. Will regroup. Top of circles. Left side up to the neutral zone. Parsons steps into it. Gets a skate on it. Second attempt for the Sabres goes all the way in. 47 seconds left here. As the Warhawks try to break it out. Little give and go. Wasn't enough. Race is on. Sabres should be able to play that. They're going to wave off icing. Sabres are able to go D to D. They come up through center. Van Son got caught in no man's land there. She was backing up, and then she had to put on a hefty pinch. Able to get back, though, and get a stick under it. Bostrom with a blocker save whistle. 24 seconds left. Face-off coming to the right side of Bostrom. 3-2. Chippewa leads. Face-off one back. It's the Sabres. Good stick by Ray Lauer. She pushes it forward. That comes down and around the net. As Chippewa has it behind the net, they're going to try to move it in front. Good defensive play there. It's Ray. As that's going to come out through center. Arrowhead Warhawks able to get a chip on it. And Julia Miller does a nice job getting it out of harm's way. That's going to do it for the period. 3-2 lead here for Chippewa. Nice battle. Special teams in favor of the Warhawks. 2 for 3 on the power play. And they've killed off both kills. We will check back with you after the intermission. Well, getting back at it here at Chippewa, 3 minutes left of intermission time. Taking a look at what transpired over the second period, coming into it 1-1. 3 goals scored. First one was Sabres. Deep in the zone here. Puck turned over right in the high slot, and they're able to put it away over Bostrom. That was on a delayed penalty call as well. That got us to 2-1 Sabres, and then Ray Lauer on the power play, bringing it up to center ice with a nice shot, fouls up her own rebound with a backhand goal. Really nice play there by Ray in order to tie that one up. And then finally, got to load the last video here. Chippewa Falls able to get a turnover here. Race was on. Lila was trying to corner her out. She's able to sneak around and get a post and in shot. Sabres with the 3-2 lead. That's how we got there. Looking forward now for the girls to come out of the locker room here so we can see how this third period ends. 3-2 Sabres leading. Shots in favor of the Sabres, 27-15. Arrowhead with a massive 5-on-3 power play goal. Ray Lauer scoring that one. 2 power play goals tonight for the Warhawks. One from Van Son, one from Lauer. 3 kills now, rather. 3 penalty killed off by the Warhawks as well. Perfect on the penalty kill for the season thus far. 2 for 3 on the power play. Gonna need a little bit of a bounce. Haven't got one yet here in the northern part of the state. Warhawks looking to get something rolling here in the third. Minute left here as we look at closing the intermission off. On the big rink today for Chippewa Falls, they have 2 rinks. One's a little smaller. This is the big one. This is where the North America Hockey League plays out of. So it's the Chippewa Steel that play here. As referees come back on the ice, Warhawks come out of the locker room, same with the Sabres. 40 seconds left ticking. We'll get this baby started. Waiting for the referees to wave them on. Bostrom gets the wave. And here we go, starting of the third, first game of the season for the Warhawks. They got one fouling it up tomorrow in Eau Claire versus the Eau Claire. Are they the Blue Goals? I don't even know. I'll find out tomorrow. And then we're back home Thanksgiving weekend for the turkey tournament at the Mullet Center for a 3-game set. 17 minutes on the clock here. Third period about to get underway. Sabres leading this one 3-2 as we look at the Warhawks finishing this one strong. Smith, Showers, McGinley, Ray, Parsons on the backside. Smith pushes that forward. Sabres pick it up. They're going to regroup to the blue line. They come off the half boards. Parsons intercepts that, tries to send it the other way. Sabres able to get to it on the second attempt. They'll go deep into the zone. Delayed offsides is the call, though. Face-off upcoming. Face-off come to the side, off the left board. That's going to go all the way in for an ice, and it does indeed reach. Ice is the call. That's going to come down here by Bostrom outside the Warhawks end. A little too much on that. Von Saun and Halverson come on to replace Lauer and Parsons. 16:41 left here in the third. Smith off the faceoff. Tries to win it back. Halverson went to the middle. Smith plays it up to Showers. Showers on the edge. Tries to go indirect off the boards. Couldn't. That's picked up by Halverson. No, it's poked forward. Look out. Sabres have it on a turnover. Shot. What a save by Bostrom. I think that was a head save. Should have come way out. Shot on. Smith tried to get a block. Couldn't get enough of it. Bostrom able to glove it up and get a whistle. 16:21 left. Face-off coming up outside of Bostrom on the right side of her. Full line change. Rubenthal comes out there with Nissen and Allie Schuster. Shot on. And, ooh, that thing was dropping like a rock. Bostrom able to hold on to that for another whistle. We'll do it again. Rubenthal from the face-off. Wins it over to Halverson. Halverson moves it around back. Van Saun releases from the net. Tries to pick it up behind Bostrom. Met by a Sabre. Gets dropped behind the goal. No call. But Sabres are going to get called. Second attempt there. Rubenthal was coming through, and she gets tripped. Power play coming up for the Warhawks, and they have been good on the power play today. Timely penalty there by a Sabres defenseman. 16:04 left in the third. Power play coming up for the Warhawks. 2 for 3 on the day. Smith going to center with Showers and Halverson. Backside's going to be Van Saun and Mark. This is going to be to the left side of the goaltender. Smith squares in. Face-off comes back to the Sabres. They go down the round quickly. On the forecheck is Halverson. Sabres send one high off the glass. It's going to come all the way down to the Arrowhead zone. They're going to have to move out. 15:53 here. Minute 46. Halverson over to Smith. It gets tipped by a Sabre. Halverson picks it back up. It's Showers. Showers under duress on the way in. Smith comes over to help. Puck squirts out, comes out of the zone. They got to rechase. Have to set it up again. It's Van Saun first. She picks it up behind the net. Wet ice. Gets it over to Smith. Smith has it. She's going to go far side. It's Showers. Showers misplayed that. She was trying to chip it to get a forecheck going. Just didn't come off. Smith, though, able to use that long stick to her advantage, get a stick on it. Comes back to Showers. She has it behind the net, loses it in the water. It's picked up by Chippewa. Smith able to get a stick on that exit with a centering pass. No one home there to put away. Minute left on the power play. D to D comes over to Schuster. Schuster to Smith. Smith middle, delayed off sides. Sabres pick it up and put it down in the distance. Parsons is going to pick that up deep behind the net. She has Schuster. Good fake there. Again, gets stuck on the water. Be careful there on a new period. Puck is getting stuck. Oh, no, it's centered all alone as a Sabre. She elevates that, and it goes way over the net. 35 seconds left on the power play. Arrowhead cannot break this out to save their life. It's going to go high off the glass, all the way down. Schuster picks it up. Slows it down behind the net. Comes out. Misses the pass there on the half boards. Still stuck in the middle. Finally picked up. It's Rubenthal, left side. 14 seconds left on the power play. She puts it deep, chases on. McGinley in there first. McGinley hard on the forecheck. 8 seconds. And that's going to do it on the power play, as that gets centered all the way through. Chasing it is going to be Allie Schuster. 14 minutes left to play in the third. Nothing doing there on the power play. Schuster up the middle. It's Showers. She spins with it, tries to go up left edge to McGinley. McGinley with the stick on it, goes off the boards. Sabres able to turn that the other way. Smith gets hammered in middle. Takes a shot, but Showers, oh my goodness. Tricky shot from Showers, hits low glove. Smith able to hold the zone. Smacks at it. Second attempt, here's Quinn Halverson. She's able to get it into the zone, goes right side, tries to come down and around. Loses the handle in the water, gives it to Showers. Showers has it, centers it to Smith, missed it, but picked up by Van Saun. Shot goes wide to the right, 13:22 left. McGinley deep in the corner with Smith fighting, trying to move it down and around to Showers. Showers now in the corner with McGinley. 2 Sabres, 2 Warhawks. Smith peels off for a change. They're going to continue to battle down there in the corner. Comes out with it. It showers. She's looking. No one there. She's trying to get one centered. She gets pushed aside. On the ice is Rupenthal, able to get a stick on it, but here comes the Sabres with speed on the left side. We're going to come all the way over. Good skate, shot, and a goal. Took a strange shot there. Looked like it stayed low. Ends up going in on Bostrom. 4-2 Sabres. Goes right above the pad. Thing had some mustard on it. 4-2. Arrowhead with some deep zone time, causing all kinds of problems for the Sabres. And just like that on the transition, they come down on the left side and put it away. 12:51 left in the third. Mountain got a little taller for the Warhawks. Rupenthal, Schuster, missing. Lauer and Parsons on D. Sabres off the face-off. They have a 2-on-1 on Parsons. Parsons, nice job there, splitting them, trying to get a stick on it. Errant pass goes wide. Shot hits the post. Second shot goes wide. Sabres pick that up. They're putting on a heavy forecheck here from a shot. Goal. Moved out to the point. They had at the top of the circle. She was all alone, the point, and she's able to put a high shot, crossbar in. 5-2. Wheels are starting to get loose on the bus here. See what Arrowhead can do. Cross-check is a call, too. Looks like Arrowhead had a penalty. Again, no harm done there. There was indeed a penalty at the end of that. 5-on-5 hockey continues. 12:30 left, down 5-2. Smith off the face-off to Showers. Showers tries to turn with it. Chippewa immediately on the forecheck. Picked up. Van Son wins the race, trying to turn with it deep into the corner. They try to come out with it. Bodies flying everywhere. Good recognition by Halverson. Showers loses a edge there. Sabres with it, but Showers able to get a stick on it. Makes the Sabres reset the neutral zone. 12:08 left here in the third. On the forecheck is McGinley. Showers has a really bad edge. She's getting off. Just lost an edge there on a skate. She can't turn left. Here comes the Sabres up the left side. It's number 2. She's been a problem all day. She tries to leave a pass there. On the back check is Smith. Comes in front. Boston gets a blocker and a save on it. Smith with a little extracurricular there, going to go to the box for 2. Maybe a little bit of frustration settling in. I think they're going to take them both. Yeah, good call. Second ref comes in and says she was poking late. Excellent call there by the second ref. Smith only put her down because she was fishing. So it's going to be 5-on-5, I think. Indeed it is. It's a good call. Smith can't knock her down like that, but you can't go fishing after a whistle either. So they're going to call them tick for tack. 5-on-5 hockey coming up inside the zone as Boston was able to get a blocker save and a whistle. Coach Little asking for a little bit more info on that. $11:45 left. Chippewa taking a lead 5-2. This is 5-on-5 hockey. Coincidentals are the call. 11:45 left as the girls are going to try to dig out of this one. Coming on the ice, it's Rupenthal with Lizzie Robinson. Allie Schuster on the front end. Back end will be Van Son and Helveson. Shot on from the point. Boston able to kick save that aside. Goes into the corner. Rupenthal trying to move that out of the corner. Couldn't get all of it. Shot on. Saved to the side by Bostrom. Picked up by Rupenthal deep in the zone. Puts it off the net. Loses it. Sabres pick it up. 11:25 left. as that gets chipped out of the zone for a reset for the Sabres. They look at regrouping, pull a knee break, try to come up the sideboards. Rupenthal there gets a stick on it. Girls flying all over the place. That was Halverson. Von Son with it. Plays a backhander up the sideboards. Does get out. Allows them to reset as the Sabres have to get back on side. Far side to Robinson. Robinson's open. She has Rupenthal shot, blocker, save. Good shot by Lizzie Robinson there. Rupenthal couldn't reach that save. They're going to try to center it. Here's Parsons in the middle. Time for a shot. Gets the shot off. It comes in the middle. One shot couldn't get there. Robinson with a softie and finally saved by the Sabres. Robinson just couldn't get enough wood on it. Was in the right spot there as Parsons hit a stick, so deflected and landed right in the front. 10:40 left in the third. Nissen, McGinley, and Showers coming out. Smith getting a free rest there on the coincidental. 10:40 left. She's got about another minute along with the Sabre defender. Comes all the way back. Here's Ray. Shot. Good save by the goaltender. Able to glove that down on the left side. 10:36 here. 5-2. Favor the Sabres. Nissen is going to square in. Face off won by the Sabres. They put it deep in the corner. Chases on. Showers able to get a stick on it. Squirts out. Parsons going to pinch hard, but the Sabres come out of the backside with it. They're going to try to come up center with speed. It's number 2. Tries to cut middle. Good play by Ray Lauer. Able to cut that off. Sabres able to hold the zone. Comes right back, though. And again, Ray able to get a stick on it. Parsons chases along with Nissen. Sabres have it. They try to circle. They'll move it back to the point. Shot on. Tipped at Bostrom. Good glove. Able to get a save there. 10:06 left. 5-2 shots in favor for the Sabres. 35-20. Rubenthal out there with Robinson and Schuster as they look to try to push it forward. Backside is Halverson along with Von Son. Von Son has it, reverses, try to move it over to Rubenthal, back to Van Son behind the net. Van Son with one move, comes up the sideboards. Robinson misses it, but no harm done as that's going to indirect off. On the chase is Schuster. Good speed by Schuster. She's going to try to center it once, twice, gets there. Center twice, and a goal out of Rubenthal. Able to pull it away, cleans up the trash in front. Nice job by Ellie Schuster and Elizabeth Robinson to get that centered, and Rubenthal puts the rebound away. 5-3. Starting to chip away at the old block. That's a big goal. Smith comes out of the box. 9:45 here. Smith, Showers, McGinley popping on. Backside's going to be Von Son and Halverson with Rubenthal putting that in the back. Face-off comes to the Sabres. Shot on. Bostrom able to get a glove on that, puts it aside. Von Son trying to move it out. Smith comes in to help her. Whole slew of girls in there. Puck's not moving. Finally comes out. Von Son, nice job with speed. Comes to the far side. McGinley tries to center it. Halverson from the defensive posture comes up on the right side, and she puts it deep. Chases on. McGinley and Showers go to chase. Sabres pick it up, and that's deflected high and out of the rink. Face-off coming up inside the zone. 9:14 left in the third. Smith, Showers, McGinley, Parsons, Lauer. Chippewa matches with their first line. Number 2, number 9, and number 6. Oh, shot on. Good blocker save there. Smith, though, Ava McGinley hard on the forecheck. It's centered, just out of a stick of Smith. Picked up by Parsons. She has it. Smartly puts it down the right side. Chases on. It's McGinley to Showers. Showers tries to get it out front. It's out front. Girls are battling. It's now behind the net. Showers has it. Loses the handle. Comes down around. Heavy pinch here by Parsons. Smith backs her up. She backhands it in. Gets it to Showers on the corner. Showers with it. Tries to go for an up over-the-shoulder shot. Misses the net. Ray Lauer left side. Picks it up. Tries to put it deep off the skate of Ava McGinley. Deep in the corner. Whole slew of players in there. 2 for each. Sabres come out of it. Ray Lauer tries to step in. Gets a stick. Smith tries to move hard on a pinch. Forces the issue, and that comes out. We're going to get a line change. Parsons is all alone, but it's an ice. Parsons wasn't in no hurry to get there. Smartly lets that go for an icing. Advantage for the Warhawks here as the faceoff comes inside of the Sabres zone. 5-3 they lead. Right side of the Sabres goaltender here. Rupenthal is going to take it. Rupenthal has it. Faceoff comes back, goes down the round. Schuster's there. She's going to force the issue with the Sabre defender along with Rupenthal for help. Both are fishing. Comes out and it's Rupenthal with it. Centers it. Oh, man. Real nice job there. Sabres able to turn that away as the Warhawks try to hold the zone. Can't. But they're able to corral the puck here. Top of circles. Van Son with a quick out as they try to go deep with it. Rupenthal tried to put it deep. Just missed on that entry. Halverson plays it, but has to let go of it as delayed offsides would have been called. Comes up through the middle. Here comes the Sabres through center. Good job by Van Son turning around, getting a stick on it. Nissen's there trying to put some pressure. Sabres pick that up, shot on. Bostrom able to thwart that aside with a paddle save. 7:28 left. We have a player down. It's Anna. I don't know if she took a shot off there. I was watching the play. She might have ran into another player. Trainer out there along with coach. $7:28 left in the third. Asking for a couple players to help her get off the ice. Looks like a left knee. Not put a ton of weight on it. Hopefully it's just a stinger. Keep an eye on that. Rupenthal with the last goal. Fresh legs come on for both sides. Face-off coming up inside the Arrowhead Warhawks zone. Smith, McGinley, Showers. 16-25 for Chippewa. Face-off, one back. Arrowhead tries to leave the Showers in the middle. Sabres able to put that the other way. Smith with the stick, comes in front. Good stick there by Parsons to get it out of harm's way. That goes down the round, picked up. Smith has it. She goes far side to Showers. Showers wide open. She's under pressure here. She'll skate it in on the right side. Does a nice job, gets it deep. Pushed aside. Whoa, strange bounce. Comes right off the boards, right in front of the goaltender. She smartly paddles that aside. Parsons with a heavy pinch comes right in front. Showers picks that up, taking a look in front, trying to feed McGinley. And it's paddled aside by the Chippewa goaltender. Here comes Chippewa, the Sabres. They're going to try to move through center. Nice job by Ray Lauer there to push that aside. 6:44 left as they try to move that far side. Smith with one stick on it. They go middle. Ray Lauer with a stick on it. Smith was trying to hit Showers darting up the far side. Sabres sniffed it out and stopped it. It's picked up, reversed around by Parsons. Sabres are trying to move that. Oh, they had back door open. They just missed putting that in. Showers sees that and says, I'm icing it. And that's going to reach for the ice. 6:15 left here. Warhawks getting a bit of trouble there. Smartly iced the puck for fresh legs. Lizzie Robinson, Allie Schuster, Riley Nissen come on. 6:15 left in the third. Backside will be Halverson and Van Son. Faceoff comes out. Here's Chippewa with it. Nice job by Bostrom. She gets a good glove save on it. And here comes Nissen trying to exit far side. Couldn't get it. Tries to poke and run with it. Comes back to Van Son. She picks it up. She cuts through center. Good little move. Still has it through center with speed. Here's Van Son. Right side. Going to pull an E-break and take a look. Puts it back to the point. It's Robinson. Shot on. Misses wide to the right. Van Son in the back. Tries to backhand it in front. Nissen able to put it in front. Sabres immediately putting that to the corner. Here comes the Sabres, right side, center outlet. Taking a look right side with speed. They're going to come up. Good defensive play there. Von Son able to get a stick on it as they try to hit Lindsey Robinson, right side. Makes a move, hits an E-break. Good backwards pass. Just missed Halverson coming in. Halverson's going to use Parsons as a bit of a block. Go off an indirect there to Nissen. Missed it. Halverson picks it up. As she goes down in the middle. Here comes the Sabres through center. Shot on. Nice job. Bostrom able to get there with the save. 5:10 left. Bostrom coming out of the net, seeing that puck, immediately getting a glove on it. Showers, Julia Miller, Smith, Lauer, and Parsons. 5:10 left. 2-goal deficit. Smith squares in. Smith fights her way off there. Showers picks it up. She has it right edge. She's got Julia Miller streaking on the left. Miller's going to go in hard. Miller's got it. Tries to put it in front. Smith is there. Smith couldn't put it back, but she immediately gives it back to Parsons on the point. Parsons with it on the point goes deep into the corner. Showers is there. And that gets flicked up and over. Miller's got to pick it up. Miller pulls an E-break, goes in direct to Showers. Here comes Chippewa Falls, though, off the sideboards. They go for a backwards pass here as they move in on Bostrom. Smith back there to put pressure on number 2. Smith steps in front of that, does a good job. But a streaking Sabre comes in, and they're going to try to come down center with it. Girls are battling. That's picked up. Goes through center off the stick of Smith. Showers is going to chase right side. She's all alone. She tries to get a shot on. Gets rubbed off in the boards there. She'll go for a change. Fresh legs on. 4 of them. It's going to come back. Van Son back there along with Halverson on D. Nissen, Schuster, Robinson on the forward side. Here's Halverson. Comes up right side. It's Schuster. Schuster comes up right. Puts a shot on. Nice shot there by Schuster. Save. Chippewa Falls. 3:53 left. Face-off coming up left side of the Sabres goaltender. Schuster's going to take the face-off. She tries to push it forward. She's going to move to it. Can't get enough on it. Goes deep in the corner. Now goes through the crease. Von Son stepping in. Huge shot by Von Son. Goes up and over the net. Halverson's going to hold the zone on the right side. Takes a hit. She's okay. Nope, she's not okay. She's going off the ice. I don't know if she took that off the face or what. Liz with a huge skate here, trying to backcheck the best she can. Able to force the issue in the back. Sabres, though, able to maintain control of the puck. Van Son steps in, though, steals it. Nissen has it. She'll come center outlet. Oh, unlucky bounce over Schuster's stick. Warhawks have not caught one single bounce yet today. Lucky Rabbit's foot is missing on the bus. 3:06 left here in the third. Off the bench are a whole bunch of Warhawks. Nice job there. Julia Miller to Showers. Showers to Smith. Smith chips it in. Chases on. Smith is going hard. Gets in there. Takes a hit. Goes into the boards. And she gives her a little shove back. Guess they're just going to let them play. 2:45 left. Here comes Chippewa on the right side. And Bostrom answers the call. 2:38, Boston with a good save there. 2-on-1, she was all alone. 2:38 left in the third. Smith, center, and Julia Miller. Paxton Showers. Face off, one back, Sabres shot on. Great block there is Julia Miller. Here's Showers. Goes back to Miller. Miller left side. Miller has it. Sorry, got to switch cameras. Oh no, Sabres able to pickpocket them. And they caught him in a change. 3 Warhawks coming off the bench. 2:20. Just off the stick of Schuster in the center. And Van Son able to get that up to Robinson. Robinson has it. She has Allie with her on the left. Robinson's going to cross the line. Lose the handle. Sabres are going to try to move it. They get pinched on the board side. Stuck on the boards, 1:56 left. Warhawks down 2. And that's going to go down the round as Van Saun, great hustle on the far side, able to hold the zone on the half boards. 140 left. Sabres able to get that out after fishing, and they're going to go down and around. They're going to try to move it. Goes off the boards. It's going to be an ice. That'll be good for the Warhawks. In zone face-off coming up in the Sabres zone, rather. 129, down 2. Warhawks with a timeout. Minute 30 left. They're going to draw it up. Shots in favor of the Sabres, 38-25. Rupenthal sitting on the end of the bench there, resting that knee. As coaches go over the last minutes of strategy off the face-off and what they want to do. Pros have fought hard here today. A couple unlucky bounces. Special teams has been really good for them. In particular, the penalty kill. They're perfect on the kill. 2 for 3 on the power play. Right now it's 5-on-5 hockey. We'll see if they're going to pull Bostrom or not to try to get a 6 skater on for a 6-on-5. It's been a heck of a hockey game. Chippewa had a little bit of a pep in their step to start the third. Got ahead 5-2. Rupenthal putting in a third goal for the Warhawks to get this back into reach. Minute 29 left. Take a look at Bostrom here. She's going to go back to the net, so 5-on-5 is what they're going to play. Halverson and Van Saun back on D. Smith, McGinley, Smith, Julia Miller, and Showers. Face-off comes to the Sabres. Halverson gets there. She plays it down around. Julia Miller in front. Smith, she missed wide left. What a pass and a shot. Smith just missed wide left. Here's it. It's in the middle. Showers. She gets rammed into the net. It's behind the net. Girls continue to play. It's Miller. Miller back to Halverson. Halverson over to Van Saun. Van Saun has it. Looking for a shot. Loses the handle. Gets it. Goes center. Smith with it. Couldn't get a one-time shot off. 1 minute left. Here comes the Sabres up center. They're going to bring it up left edge. Shot on. Nice blocker save there by Bostrom as Halverson's trying to push her aside. Sabres are able to get that up through the middle. Showers can't get there. All alone is the Sabres. Shot and a save by Bostrom. 44 seconds left. Robinson, Schuster, Nissen coming on. Ray Lauer and Sidney Parsons on defense. 44 seconds. Face off for the Sabres. Comes back to the point. They're going to try to move that through. Ends up deep into the corner of the Warhawks. Sabres off the half boards. Can't get anything going. They're going to put it down the round. Picked up by Nissen on the half board. She tries the center outlet. Can't get it. Sabres intercept it. It is off a skate of a Warhawk and saved by Bostrom. Face off coming up outside Bostrom. 24 seconds left here. Face off, stuck at the dot, goes up and out of the zone. Chases on, Nissen with a good skate. And delayed offsides. .14 seconds left, delayed offsides. Just outside of Chippewa Falls zone, Smith pushes it forward. Sabres pick it up. Comes off the boards. Parsons pushes it forward. Smith picks it up. Tries to go center. 8 seconds, 6 seconds. Here's Showers. Oh my goodness. Tip opportunity for Miller. Just missed. As she gets run on the boards from behind. Seconds left. Five to 3 is the way this is going to end. Chippewa's going to take the dub today. Warhawks fighting, battling hard. first game of the season for the girls. Tough task coming up to Chippewa. Always a good team. We'll see you in Eau Claire tomorrow. I believe it's a 2 p.m. start. Bostrom standing on her head in net for us today. Girls shake hands. We appreciate you joining us here on the Dusty Bender Network. We'll be back at it tomorrow as the girls rest it up.
We're going to give you the final stats on it, and hockey fans. These Sabres are back in action again tomorrow. Right here, Chippewa High School. Tomorrow is the Sabres and Freedom. And both the game time is at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. 1 p.m. The Sabres and Freedom right here on Chippewa High School.
We'll see you tomorrow in Eau Claire.